everyone, I'm Georgia Henderson and welcome to the Douglas Home and Mind Show. On the show today we're going to learn about some interesting service events taking place in the community and also in Coffee County but over in the great city of Nichols. So stay tuned, we'll be back with the show right after this fitness buzz break from Gina Gibbs.
Hi, I'm Gina. I'm with your Douglas Coffee County Park and Recreation. I'm going to let you know what's going on at the Art Center through Parks and Recreation. We're excited. You can sign up now for ceramic age 6 and up. It's a Tuesday or a Wednesday class. You can call the Ceramic Studio for more details. Also, October, we'll be doing kids kickboxing. It's back. Listen, I know football's going on, but we moved this from September to October. So if you want your child to learn some safety moves, get a little bit of exercise or a little bit of family time, there's some homework there. You can call Gina at 383-7332. Pong Holton will be doing a Thai cooking class. Yes, I said Thai cooking class. Don't have that in stone yet, but you can call Gina if you're interested at 383-7332. Also, we got the fitness back. We have Anthony White on board. He's doing a boot camp. Now listen, don't let that name scare you away because he's going to have a beginner and an intermediate. I may even take the class. It'll be on Mondays and Tuesdays from 6:30 to 7:30 at the north end of the Art Center. You can call me again for that class at 383-7332. Don't forget, we still have beginner fitness and we also have our chair classes. So if you're looking for art or fitness, give me a call. I'll be glad to help you.
We're back from break, and joining me on the show today is Mr. Jerome Levins, who is the service officer with the American Legion Post 515 here in Douglas, and also Henry Milholland, who is the cemetery operations coordinator for the city of Douglas. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. And today, before we get started talking about the project that you come to discuss, we're going to ask Mr. Levin if he will just share with us an overview about American Legion 515, your purpose, mission, kind of general role of what you do. I know there's a lot, but if you can sum it up.
Okay, I'll be brief. Georgia, first I want to say on behalf of our Commander Al Walker and our members, thank you for having us here today to talk about this project. But
you're welcome.
The project we're going to talk about is one of the things we're within our purpose, that is service to veterans, family, and community. And throughout the year, we do a lot of things, but each year we try to take on a major project for the community, and this year it's going to be Wreath Across America. But
well, just share with everyone, what is Wreath Across America?
Wreath Across America is a 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization, just like the American Legion is, and it is a program that annually throughout the United States and 24 foreign countries, a ceremony is conducted where they put wreaths on veterans' graves on all the national cemeteries. Now, some cities throughout the United States choose to do that.
Okay.
So this is what we are planning to do this year, is honor the graves of the veterans here in Coffee County. And it was founded to expand on the Arlington Cemetery project where it initially started, and by a Maine businessman named Morrell Worcester in 1992.
Okay. And what is the mission of Wreath Across America?
Well, the mission is to remember, honor, teach. Remember those veterans, those servicemen and women that gave their life, paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country, and honor all the military and their families for their service, and teach the younger generation about the freedoms they have and what it takes to protect that freedom.
Okay. And Henry, when would this program be held?
It's going to be December 12th at our cemetery, Douglas City Cemetery, and we're going to have to get back with you on the time. We're not sure what time yet.
Okay. Well, if you let us know, we'll be sure to help push the information out. Is this a program that you had before, or are you hoping that this become an annual event?
Well, Henry and I have been talking about that. Last year, the Post 515 joined hands with the Walmart, and we did one up in the cemetery where there's 21 known veterans there, and that was small, and we talked about it. We're going to try to make this a success at the city cemetery, and hopefully we can make it an annual event at the city cemetery. If not, we may spread to other cemeteries. But one of the things he and I agree on is it's up to those cemetery owners, overseers, to make sure the cemetery is there and help us with the project when we start dealing with veterans. This is about veterans, putting wreaths on veterans' graves is what we're doing.
And are the wreaths free?
No, Georgia, unfortunately, they're $15 each. So.
Okay.
Okay.
And what is the plan to get those paid for? What would family members or citizen partners would need to do?
Well, we've got 700 or so veterans buried at our cemetery. So what we're going to ask them to do, if they want to buy a wreath to go on one of their loved ones' graves or somebody that they know, a friend's grave, they can get in touch with me or get in touch with Mr. Loving, and Mr. Loving will be accepting the checks for $15. It'll go to the post 515, and they'll turn that in. It's got to be turned in by November 20th.
Okay.
We've got a November 30th deadline of letting Wreaths Across America know when this is, how many we need, and he'll turn the money in at that time.
Okay, George, remind me to add to that. There are going to be flyers out in the community like this right here, and as Henry mentioned, we're keeping a close hold on who's taking money, because we don't need anyone going out saying they are doing this and taking money. And it's simple. I have applications for the someone to donate. I have a receipt if they want for tax deductible. They can use it for that. And this is where businesses come in. They want a good tax deduction. This will be a great opportunity, because when those wreaths come in, to get the wreaths, I don't know that we're going to be able to come up with 700. But we want to be able to honor every veteran out there at the city cemetery.
Well, you're right, because especially leading up to the holiday times, but any time of the year, it seems like we have a lot of scams in the community, excuse me. But so are you saying that the only place people can get applications is from post 515?
Yes.
From you?
From Mr. Loving.
From Mr. Loving?
From
okay.
me. Now, they may see it printed in the paper and on the flyer, because Henry and I are working together, but because he has a full-time job.
Yes.
And I got a full-time job doing this for the community, so we're gonna. I'll do that and coordinate with Henry. We'll both tally and make sure it's accounted for and get it turned in. Now, if they wish to write a check to Wreaths Across America and turn it in, that's fine. But we spoke to them today, and they said a check from individual is fine, but it's simply on them and easy if we have one check coming from the sponsor, us, to them, identifying how many wreaths they want.
Yeah, instead of 700 checks, they get one.
So the deadline to get the application would be November the 14th?
November 20th.
20th, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Then he has to have it turned in by November 30th.
Okay.
And the checks are made out to American Legion Post 515, and then the memo put Wreaths Across America.
Okay.
And we have on our accounting a place account for Wreaths Across America, so we don't get it mixed up with other funds.
Gotcha. Now, when do you all anticipate the wreaths to arrive?
Well, that's again the coordination that I did with them, and they told me as time passed, they'll start sending me messages telling me how many wreaths we have, and depending on what transportation they use, they will let us know that. But normally they come in 2 to 3 days prior to the December the 12th. But we'll just be standing by, and they may just show up, and we have to go unload them.
Well, this is a great project, and I know you named like there's 700-something veterans in the city cemetery, and there's county cemeteries, but do you have a total for the whole Coffee County, or you don't have that?
No,
that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else about this program you want individuals or corporate sponsors to know about?
Well, we just want everybody that can to participate. You know, this is our first year doing it, and just like everything else, even this Wreaths Across America project, it started by accident. In 1992, Mr. Worcester, that he mentioned a while ago, was running a wreath company. He had a surplus of Christmas wreaths left over and didn't know what to do with them. He loaded them up on a friend's truck. A friend offered him a truck, took them to Arlington, and got permission to put them on the older section of the cemetery there. It snowballed. Every year since '92, they do a little more. In 2007, they actually started the Wreaths Across America organization and made it the 501c3, so you could get the tax write-off. Then in 2008, the Congress actually made Wreaths Across America Day in a unanimous vote.
How about that?
You walk before you run, and
Right.
we're in the walking stage right now. We're trying to get this thing going.
But it's great. If I know anything about this community, I'm sure everyone will rally behind it, and
Sure.
it's a great way to commemorate our fallen veterans.
And Georgia, if they don't have the $15 for a reef, anything can be contributed. And our plan is to, one, those that provide specifically for a reef, we honor that. And any others, I think we can start somewhere in the front part of the cemetery and put what we have. And if we do have surplus, that'll be great.
Okay.
We will take to other cemeteries where we have veterans.
Well, neat.
But this year the focus is the city cemetery.
Trying to put graves, put them on each grave out there that's a veteran.
Okay.
And then one large wreath to kind of represent all the branches of the service and the MIAs and POWs.
Okay. Well, Mr. Levin, I know you said you're the only person people can get the form from, so I'm going to need you to look in that camera and tell everyone how to call you and find you so they can track you down to get that form.
Well, I tell you what, if anybody in Douglas been listening and watching, my phone number's out there in the newspaper several times, but my number is 912-592-6413. And if you should not get me, just leave a message. I will call you back, because this is my project this year, is to get this done. And if we are getting into closing, I just like to say one other thing, if I may.
Oh, please do.
Again, on behalf of our commander and our post, we thank you for letting us do this. I thank Henry for, I called him and he didn't even stutter. He said, yeah, let's do this. And we need to remember, you know, those that paid the sacrifice and honor everyone, the veterans. And main thing is we can get parents to talk to their children about this and come out to the ceremony. The ceremony December the 12th, and we'll make sure the date is publicized in time, because that's where they will really see the ceremony that happens. And I would use the phrase that is from the Reef Across America, say, don't say I should have, say I did. Just do what you can, because freedom is not free.
Good saying.
Freedom is not free. And those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice, we should never forget them.
That's true. That's true. Any closing remarks, Henry?
No, we're not limiting this to just individuals. It's organizations, churches, anybody that wants to donate $15 or $1,500,
Okay.
whatever it is, we'll take it.
All right. Well, sounds like a great program, and everyone can get in touch with Mr. Levin for more information, or call our office, and we'll be sure to give you his number. Gentlemen, anything else before we go today?
Well, thank you, George.
Just thank you, and
You're welcome.
we'll be publishing more information as it comes close.
You're welcome. Well, thank you both for being here. We'll be back with more Douglas on My Mind right after this break.
Don't miss the South Georgia Outdoor Expo in Douglas. It starts with a wild game supper with Dr. Griff Lindsay as the guest speaker on falconry. Then 2 days of fun activities for the whole family, including the Ultimate Outdoors World Record exhibit, Captain Clint Roberts and the Kraken Dave Stone of the Dreadnoughts from the TV show Axemen, Georgia Southern University's Center for Wildlife Education's American Bald Eagle and their Reptiles and Raptors show, fishing workshop with Bert Diener, turkey culling contest, Ziggy's Comedy Magic Show, and more. You could win a $500 jackpot, a Synergy cargo trailer, or other great prizes. This show is brought to you by these great partners. Don't miss it.
We're back from break, and joining me on the show now is Kelly Holmes, who is the docent for the World War II Flight Training Museum here in Douglas. Kelly, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. You're here today to talk about the Junior Cadet Passport contest. Is it a contest?
Yes.
Yeah, that you all have going. But before we get into that, if you would share with everyone